Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Sunday, the 26th of September 2021. And welcome to Sudoku Sunday Sudoku Fest. I've decided, it's early morning here, but I think I've decided, if not, this is going to sound very odd, but I think I've decided that today I'm going to be having a one-man Sudoku Fest for Sunday here. That means we're going to be playing lots of different Sudoku games, many more than normal, and I'm going to be putting them up all on the same day and having like a one-day crazy festival of Sudoku and different levels. So I'll be playing easy, medium, and hard levels. We'll see how it goes, but what I plan to do is I plan to color code them. Now, unfortunately, the first game up for this morning is the Observer, and I have no idea because they don't rate their own level, so I'll have to give it a level at the end. So what I plan to do is I plan to give green as the easy level on the thumbnail, yellow for the medium level, and red for the hard level Sudoku puzzles for today. Okay, got it? So if you're seeing a color, if you saw a color at the beginning of this video, then okay, that's what level I've given it after I've finished. But right now I haven't played the game yet, so I've got no idea what level it is. Could be anything actually for the Observer. I would like to talk about something in the news I normally do for the Guardian, Observe, or the Observer. Of course, it is Sunday. That's the reason we have the Observer today. No Guardian, of course. They don't publish on a Sunday. I'd like to talk about a report, a study published in the Journal of Further and Higher Education by Dr. John Tyler Binford and Dr. Sally Stewart of the University of British Columbia, who have published a study on how acts of kindness can affect the perception of oneself, one's peers, and the environment, specifically the campus where the study was carried out. And according to the study, the findings state that students were asked to perform 5 kind acts per week. I'm not sure if we should have a little abbreviation there, like you have RPM for revolutions per minute. Maybe we should have KAW for kind acts per week. How many KAW did you get up to? Anyway, they were asked to perform 5, and those who managed to do 3 out of 5 reported much higher, scored much higher on evaluations of their perceptions of themselves and the people around them and of the campus in general. I have no idea if this is extremely scientific or not, but especially because it involves self-reporting. But seems like a good idea, doesn't it? I mean, let's have more kindness in the world in general. I think I'm much more in favor of love than I am of hate, and always have been and always will be. So there we go. Nice story for Sunday. If you've never played Sudoku before, if this turns out to be a green colored one and you're just a beginner, I shall explain very quickly. Rows across, there are 9, and each squares in rows across, there are 9, and squares in columns down, there are 9, and squares in each of these blocks, there are 9. So what we do is use numbers 1 to 9 to fit them into each square across, each square down, and each of these blocks, and each number can fit only once. So for example, we do not have a 2 in this block down here. We have 9, 6, 5, and 1. We don't yet have a 2, but we can say that up here we have a 2, and in this column the 2 cannot reappear. So 2 is blocked from here and here. And here we have a 2, and 2 cannot reappear in this column, so 2 is prohibited from this square and this square. So there is only 1 square left. So we know that the 2 has to be placed there. It can't go anywhere else. And that's how we play the game. Okay, I hope you've got the idea. You can see this 1 blocking up this column here and this 1 blocking across this row, allowing us to say that that is a 1, and we are sure that that is a 1. We are not guessing. Guessing is a no-no in this game, by the way. Now we see there's 2 blocking across and 2 blocking across here. Now, a moment ago we'd have had 2 possibilities, but now because we've placed a 1 here already, We only have one possibility of where the 2 can go. It has to go there. Okay, that's how we play it. You've got the idea now, haven't you? So all you have to do is finish. Finished yet? No, me neither. So let's keep looking around and seeing what we can see, shall we? By the way, that's only one technique that I showed you. Of course, there are many techniques, and when you get to the advanced level, this could actually be an advanced level game, I don't know, then you will find more difficult techniques as well. This could well turn out to be a difficult game. Actually, just scanning around could well be a tricky one today. As I say, the Observer doesn't rate its own games, so it just lets us find out by ourselves. Which in many ways is more interesting, unless you're a complete beginner, of course, and it turns out to be an expert level puzzle, in which case you're stumped, most likely. Okay, there's a 1 across here, and a 1 across here, and there's a 1 blocking down here, so that gives us a 1 to place in that square there. This does look like an interesting game, actually, I must admit. The more that I look at it, the more I'm getting the impression that this could be a tough one today. Okay, this central row here, we are going to consider digit 1 because we don't yet have a digit 1 in this row. But you can see that this one here says that this square here cannot be 1 because we've already got 1 here. This one says 1 is blocked here, and this one says 1 is blocked here. And so we can say that 1 must appear in that square there. That's the only one left. Blocking, blocking, and blocking, right? You know, this game is going to turn out to be a tough one. I'm pretty convinced of it now. This is going to turn out to be a tough game. Okay, so in that case, and it does happen, you know, from time to time, we are never quite sure. Hold on a second, I'm just examining the possibilities of something. This row here, right now we are lacking 2, 3, 5, 6 and 7. 2, 3, 5, 6 and 7 we are lacking in this row. But 2, 6 and 5 are here, so that means 3 and 7 must be in these squares. Three and 7 are here. So if that's true, 4 and 8 are here. 8, actually, it's not going to help anyway, though. 4 and 8, 3 and 7. Damn. Ah, but it means 5 blocking here, 5 blocking here, so that's a 5. Okay. Now the 6 and 2, 6 stopping that square there, 6 goes here and 2 goes there. Okay. Oh, I'm feeling happier now. Found something nice there. Now, missing numbers in this column are 3 and 6. 6 stops this from being here, so 6 goes there, and 3 goes there. Missing numbers here are 4, 5 and 9, but we have 4 and 5 in this column here, so this has to be a 9. Sorry for the long periods of silence this morning, but this puzzle is actually not that easy. I'm going to suggest it's at least a medium level, even though I haven't had to fill in candidates yet. I think it's tougher than many of the newspaper puzzles that we've seen recently. Okay, 6 blocking across here now, 6 blocking up here, so 6 is in one of these two squares. So 6 blocking up, 6 blocking up, 6 blocking across here. That means that square there has got to be a 6. Six blocking across here, 6 blocking up here. One of these two squares is 6, so 6 blocking back this way, 6 blocking that this way. That's got to be a 6 there. Still thinking. Sorry for the long, boring sections, but you know, this is a game that takes concentration, right? Sometimes, often I can play the easy ones without thinking too hard. and not come a cropper, although occasionally I will come a cropper if I do that, of course. Aha, gotcha. Gotcha. Right, now earlier I said 3 and 7 for these two squares, do you remember? Right, so I now understand that 7 blocks up here, 7 blocks across here, so 7 is in one of these two squares, so this can't be a 7. In fact, our 7 goes here, and our 3 is in that square there. I'm still struggling. This is not an easy game. Okay, I'm going to have to resort to pencil marks because I'm just finding it too difficult to do anything else. So let's put down here the 4 and the 8 pair. Let's put in the stuff that I know already. Okay, up here now is 5 and 9. No, sorry, 5 and 4 and 5. Sorry, 4 and 5. Okay. What else do I know? One's in here and across here, I remember. I saw this a long time ago, but it's not helped me. Two is a pair here and here because we have blocking along here and blocking down here, right? Blocking down here and across here, so 2 is a pair in those squares there. 3 is quite troublesome if I remember, really. Yeah, 3 is our problem number because, okay, 3 blocking up this column and across here, we've got a pair here. But I think that's about it. I don't think we can place another pair anywhere for 3s. Okay, so that's our tricky number today, I think. Right, what else can we do with 4s? Anything? Don't think so. Okay, 5s then. 5s. 5 blocking across here, 5 down here, so 5 is in one of those two squares there. Five blocking up here and up here, so 5 is possible there. 6 across here, 6 across here, and 6 up here, so 6 is a pair in those squares there. 6 across here and 6 across here. 6 is a possible pair there, and down here 6 blocking across, so 6. Ah, there we go. There was a number. 6 blocking down here, 6 across. That's our 6 there. There was a number. How annoying. Okay. still though. Still not there yet. Right. What was I doing? 6. Have I finished with 6 now? As much as I can do, yes. 7s. So now 7 is also our tricky number. Okay, 7 across here and 7 up here. So 7 in those squares there. I don't think we can say anything else. Okay, 8's a bit better. So 8 blocking across here, 8 up here, and 8 up here. Gives me a pair of 8's there. 8's we know are across here now. We've got blocking across here, right? 8's anything here, across there, across there. Nope. 9's now. 9 up here and 9 across here, so a pair of 9's there. 9 is limited to this column here, but that's not good enough to place as a pair just yet. And that, I think, is it. I think that's it. So this game has turned out to be tricky. I said it's at least a medium level, and I stand by it. It's not an easy game. So let's fill in the rest of the candidates, shall I? So let's start in this lower chute here, because we've already got a lot of numbers filled in already. So let's say missing numbers here are 3 and 7, and we can't say which is which. Now I'm going to put these in the bottom right for those of you new to the channel for today's Sunday Sudoku Fest, if that's what it turns out to be, if I can actually get on with this later. You'll see that so far I've been putting numbers in the top left of the square, and that's because they represent a pair within a block. And now I'm putting numbers in the bottom right because they are not pairs. That's it. 3 blocks this square here, so 3 is like this, and then 7 can go anywhere. Okay. Right, now there's nothing else to think about there. So in this block here, 1, 2, 3 blocks this square here, so 3 is allowed here. 4, 5, 6, 7 we don't have. 7 blocks this middle square, so 7 is like this. 8 blocks this square here, so 8 is allowed in these places, and 9 is only in this column because we've got 9 blocking this square here, like that. Over here now, 1, 2, 3 is done. 4 stops this square here, so we're going to have 4's placed like so. 5, 6 we've got down already. 7. If this game turns out to be a really tough one, maybe I won't go ahead with our Sudoku Sunday fair that I was going to do. If it turns out to take up too much of energy or too much time, maybe I won't bother. We'll see. 9 blocking up here, so 9 in these squares like this. Whether go this side or that side doesn't matter, I think. So let's just do up here. 1, 2 we've done. 3 blocks this square, 3 blocks across here like this, so 3 like this. 4 blocks this square, 4 blocks across there, so 4 in these squares. 5 blocking up this column, and that's how did I miss that? Something easy I missed. Should have missed, because I put in the candidates already. Look, 5's here, so 5 in the middle row and 5 in the lower row. That means we're already as paired candidates, right? That means we have to restrict 5 to the top row here, and look, we've got an intersecting 5. Okay, never mind. we've got it now, 5 blocking up here, so that is a 5. Now we're overwriting a 9, and that's its pair there. Now we've already filled in the candidates in this block, so we know that that has to be a 7 and that has to be a 5. Oh, let's try and give the pen back some energy. Get rid of candidate 5 there. Right. Okay. Now, I have not finished filling in the candidates here. I just happened to spot that 5. So now it means that the 3 is in fact a pair. So I'm going to convert this 3 to the, I'm going to promote it to the top left because it is in fact a pair now. Also going to remove the 3 down here because we know that it's a pair. Two seven 3 3 7. Okay, that looks better. Now I can return and finish candidate filling here. So we've got 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 9 is done. We just don't have 7 yet. So 7 blocks across this top row here, and is available in these squares like that. Okay, just seeing if I've got anything else that I can do. Alright, I think that's okay then. So back over here now. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 is done. We're looking for 8 and 9. Now 8 blocks across here, like so, and that's all we can say. So 8 8 8 and 8, and 9 is across here and across here, so limited as a pair to the top like that. That means we've got a single 7 now, so we'll put that in, and we shall remove candidate 7 here, and we shall remove candidate 7 over here. That means 7 is now a pair, which I'm going to promote to a pair here because it just makes it easier to see. This game is quite a tough one. I want to make it as easy as I can on myself by promoting numbers to the top left when available. Alright. Nice game, this one. I like it already. I haven't finished, and I may not be able to finish, but I'm enjoying it. So 1 2, right, 3 blocking up here, 3 blocking across here. So 3 in these squares, because I might swear later on, you know, if it turns out to be a really tough one, I'll be swearing. I'll try and mute the camera, mute the microphone later if I do. 4 blocking down here and 4 across here. So that's a 4 in these. Why did I put a 1 there? Hey, that's so weird. I must have been thinking what I was thinking. So weird. I put it in the top right because I was thinking kind of the opposite here, like a mirror image or something. So strange. I don't think I've ever done that before. There you are. Something new on this channel every day. Something weird going on with my brain. Anyway, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 is done now. 8 blocks across this lower row here. By the way, we're not going to get a single, I know, because we've got 9 8. There's got to be a 9 8 as well. And the last number to place is 9. 9 blocks up this central column here. So 9 9 9 and 9. And our candidate filling is done, so let's play Sudoku, as nobody ever said. This is going to be a game of logic, and it could require, let's hope it doesn't require hours of thought, because you'll all have left by that time, unless I have to end up editing the video, as I have done on at least one occasion before. I think maybe only once before, where it took me so long. I thought, well, this is ridiculous. People will just tune out because I'm not speaking, and hours have gone, well, 20 minutes I think went past of complete silence, and that's not good for a video on YouTube. So what I've got to do now is I've got to remove the 7s here, and in fact I'm going to put the oh god, what am I doing? Remove the 7s here, since I've got 7 already. Okay, and I've got to remove the 7 here like this, and the 7 here like this. 983, 973, 873. There we go, 8383. Gotcha. Don't worry, it's not going to take another hour to finish. Here we have, now that I've removed that 7, now I can see we have 83 and 83 as a pair. That means that no other square in this row can contain 8 or 3. So I can remove this 8 or 3, and that leaves me with just a 9. So the 9 goes there, and now I know that's an 8, and this is a 9. Okay, let's do a little bit of candidate removal, shall we? Let's get rid of the 9 here. Now let's get rid of the 8 here. Let's get rid of the 9 here like this. And so that leaves us with a single 3 to go there, and a 7 to go there. This 8 and 7 can't be true now, so we know that that's a 3. This is a 7, this is a 8 here. We have a 3, so that's a 7 to place there. I'm just putting the pen back on the top, even though I can see the next number is a 4 up here, and a 9 here, and then that leaves a 2 there, alright? As we've got the others, and that's going to leave a 3 for this square here, and a 2 there. Just doing the basic elimination here, not doing anything tricky at all, of course. Let's get rid of candidate 2 here, now leaving us with just 1 and 4. So now that we know that 1 and 4 are in these squares, we can say get rid of all the 4s there, and that's going to give us a 3 and 8 and a 7 there. Okay, now we have this 4. This square has to be a 5, this square has to be a 4. I guess I'm going to grade this as a medium, but some people might think it's quite hard, actually. If you're a newcomer, 5 is the last number across here, of course. If you're a newcomer to the game, I think you're going to find this one quite hard, but anyway, this 8 blocks the 8, removes the 8s in these squares here. So this is a 9. 3 is the last number to get here, giving us a 4 in this square, 8 in this square, 4 in this square. Let's try and revive the pen just a bit, because it seems to be on its last legs. Not that a pen has legs, of course. Some pens have bowls. Ballpoint pens have bowls, but anyway, none of them are particularly brave. It's the writer that's brave. What have we done? What haven't we done? 4 across here now, so this can't be a 4, it's got to be a 1. Our 4 is here, 1 now is in this square here. We have a 3, so this must be an 8. Okay, what else? We have an 8 stopping this from being an 8, so the 8 goes here. 6 is in that square. 6 stops this from being a 6. 6 is here. 3 is, oh, that's the last number, just noticed. Okay, thank you, Observer. I like that game a lot. It's somewhere towards, I mean, for a newspaper puzzle, they might classify that as hard. They might even classify that as expert, to be honest with you, compared to some newspaper puzzles. I'm going to call it a medium for kind of people who play Sudoku a lot. Some of you might think it's a hard. I would definitely not say that it's an easy game, though, because it's made. I just don't think it's an easy game. I think it's harder than that. So, even though we didn't need any tricky Sudoku logic. So, okay, if you are joining me for the rest of the day, click on the ones that are your level. I think I'm dividing into easy, medium, and hard. Choose the ones that are appropriate for you. Don't get too worn out. I'm likely to. But join me for the rest of today's Sunday Sudoku Fest later today. Thank you. Bye-bye.